Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to another episode of the journey that we're taking together to get to know Qatari culture and tradition throughout the pages of its literature. Today we have a very special episode. First of all, you already know that in this new series of these episodes, we are talking about translators. And we are lucky enough today to have Sälsäbil saying الدين with us. One of the reasons why I love to have her here with me is because she's a woman with a bachelor in English language and a master in political science. She is one of the examples that here in the region and in Qatar, women have a lot of opportunities to study and to progress in the professional field. So welcome, Sälsäbil. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
First of all, I want to make you small questions about, they are a bit personal, but about literature, of course. And then we can continue talking about your career and your professional development, okay? First of all, who is your favorite author?
Okay, in Arabic, I like Al-Manfaluti. And in English, I like Charles Dickens.
Charles Dickens, yeah,
yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite book?
Yes, I have the Kurdish novel. Its name Momo Zain.
Okay.
And it is translated to Arabic by Al-Bouti. It is very interesting one.
Wow.
Yeah, I love it.
I've never heard of it, but I would love to.
Yes,
inshallah
it's not known too much yet.
How long have you been living here in Qatar?
6 years.
6 years now.
Yes.
And where are you from? Where were you living before?
I was in Palestine.
Okay.
Yes.
You're originally from Palestine. You were living there, and then you came here.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, amazing. And you came here for work, right?
No.
No.
No. I came here for to study my MA. I studied it in Doha Institute in Qatar, a scholarship.
Ah, perfect. Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Then, which is your favorite place in Qatar? For the people that are watching us and they haven't visited Qatar, which place would you recommend them to come?
As I was born in Palestine, in Gaza, I lived in the beach.
Okay.
So I think the best part of Qatar that there's beaches all around Qatar.
All around.
So I love where I can go to beach. I love these places.
Yes.
Yeah, especially in the north.
Yes.
Medinat al-Shamal.
And also here the color and the water is very nice, right?
Yes.
Here you have to come and visit Qatar and its beaches.
Exactly.
Okay, so now going to the literary part.
Okay.
You have translated so far 3 books, am I right? 3 books. Can you tell us a little bit of how this journey in translation started? Like, how did you become a translator? How did you decide to translate something?
Okay. Talking about translation, to be honest, it wasn't in my plan at all.
No.
When I graduated, I just wanted to go to journalism, and I started looking for journalism. But unfortunately, back in Palestine, journalism is just in Arabic. And I know that time that English will open more opportunities for me, and it will be giving me many doors, while in Arabic it is a little bit not easy. So I decided to go to English language, although I didn't know anything about the courses there or what I have to do. Nothing. All my plan is to just to move on with a degree in English, and the other side I will take courses in journalism, and this is what I did. During the 4 years in the university, I just have courses in journalism. I was writing, I work as a journalist in Arabic and in English, but at the same time I was enjoying English language because also the literature, I love it, the literature. يعني every course in literature was fascinating. So I was having this two lines where I study English and working in journalism. But during these 4 years, I was taking journalism translation as just sometimes courses, sometimes just work to get paid or to have money. But I never thought of it as a career.
As a career.
Yeah. And after graduation, I kept going on journalism. But after 1 year, I had to work in a human rights organization where I start meeting with foreign people speaking English, and I had to go with them tours in Gaza and Palestine.
Wow.
So I had to translate for them, and from this point I start enjoying this thing. And I start thinking about having my MA, and I was planning to take it abroad. So I have that passionate about journalism. Also, I'm thinking about translation as a field that I might go with it.
You already felt something there.
Yeah, but still I'm thinking and going through journalism. So, and I have a backup as a political science because also I had that passion because I was raised up in Palestine, and you know.
Yeah.
So I had a scholarship in journalism, but unfortunately it was partial, so I can't afford it in UK, and another one in translation in UK, but also I couldn't afford it. So then I had the scholarship from Qatar, Doha, from
Qatar,
Doha, yeah. And so it was in political science, and this is gave me a big move because I left journalism, I left translation, and I went to research. And from this point, I think I came back to translation.
Okay.
When I was doing my MA, I worked as a research assistant, and anyone in translation know that the biggest skills that you want in translation is searching.
Yes.
And researching. So during that time, one of my doctor asked me to translate some articles, some researches. So I started enjoying it. And one day, one of my doctor asked me to if I would like to translate with him a book about conflict management. So I thought it is a book, and all what I translated before was just papers. I wrote many articles, it's pieces. So, but because of the book, it was one of my major minor in the MA. So I got interested in, and I decided to go through it, and it was my first
book. That was the
yeah,
first one.
exactly, and it. I think I remember one day I just spent 10 hours working on
Wow.
a chapter, and I didn't feel it because I was enjoying it, and I didn't feel that
Wow,
I'm sitting
mashallah.
and working on this.
So you would say it is true when you love what you do,
Yes.
then you stop working. That's what they say.
Exactly.
You know? Because people see work as something tedious and they get tired. But when you really love what you
Yeah.
do,
Yes.
that's what I am understanding from what you're saying.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
didn't
the
feel
time.
that in journalism. I always feel that it is I have to do some things, but with deadlines. But I didn't feel it. Yani, this is what I want.
And I want to highlight one of the things that you said, because if you agree with me, Qatar, you as a Palestinian lady,
Yes.
looking for an opportunity, Qatar was the country who gave you the opportunity and who brought you, and
Exactly.
through education besides.
Yes.
So mashallah, congratulations that you're
Okay,
here,
thank
and
you.
we are so happy that you're here in Qatar with us.
Thank you so much.
So let's continue. That was your first book.
Yeah.
Then how you liked it very much. You
Yeah.
liked it to translate, and it was your one of your teachers who was
Yeah.
the person who
Encouraged me.
you to.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how did the second and third came?
because also another teacher told a teacher, so I started يعني working with my other teachers on this. And I remember the other one was in policies. I never read about policies or anything like that, but when he asked me to do it, I just have an idea about the book, so I was eager to know more about something I don't know. This is what is fascinating about translation, that you can know things about many things.
Yes.
Yeah, so I started with this book, and it was shared with another colleague, so it was also easy. The language is academic but easy, not the big terms,
Yeah.
and but I enjoyed it. And the last one, this is one of the most. It was in psychology, and it is the first time that I'm reading even about psychology.
Something psychology.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
amazing.
So I was sometimes relating some of the things on myself, on my life. So it's become not just translation or translating the papers, or just it was like reading and get informative from this.
Yes, you know what? In one of the previous videos, we talk about that the difference between the machine translating and a
Exactly.
person translating is that human touch, which you're
Exactly.
talking right now. Because when you translate a paper from economy, let's say a literary economic paper, then it can be quite machinable, you know. It can be a
Yes.
machine, but when it comes to something
Psychology, it's about
exactly, it's
person,
about a
okay.
person.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's where you connect, and when you really feel what what the author is trying to say, and then
Exactly.
you are sharing it with people that don't speak the same language.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's I do believe that there is a special moment of humanity to when you
Exactly.
translate like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So already 3 books.
Yes.
What are your plans? Are you planning to continue in translation? Are you planning to write a book maybe?
Writing, I don't think so, but translating, maybe I'm thinking, or I hope that one day I can get a novel, because translating a novel is not easy.
Yeah, no.
And it's interesting because it's a story. So I think one day I might pick up a name or a
Inshallah,
topic, and
inshallah.
we'll go through this journey.
Inshallah, I hope it becomes true. How long does it take for the people that are watching, and let's say if we have young translators and they are working in a translation and they are getting a little
Yes.
bit impatient? You said one day you worked almost 10 hours.
Exactly.
But how long does it take? What would you say to our young viewers about the time that it takes to translate something?
Okay. I think everyone in translation know that the first chapter is the difficult one, because you get to know the new terms, the new vocabs, and after that it gets easier.
Okay.
And the more you work, the more the next will be easier. But it depends on the topic, because sometimes I might spend one day just looking for a term or a sentence, because I don't feel that it is like this in Arabic, or it's not like this in English. I feel it sometimes. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know what is the problem, but I feel that maybe it would be better if I add this or delete this. So sometimes I might finish 10 papers in a day, and I might take one day just
Just
in one
page.
paper.
Okay.
Yeah, so it depends on the topic. It depends on how much time you will research,
Yes.
because translation, it will not take too much as researching.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
That's also one of the things that we talked last time, is that you have to be completely, even this research means that you have to be completely aware of what you are translating, of the
Exactly.
author, of the culture of the author that you are translating from, and the other
Exactly.
culture. You have to connect both cultures, you
Exactly,
know, from one language to another.
because sometimes there is some words, maybe if you translate it, it's okay, but you feel it's not making sense because there is something missing. So you have to search about the author, maybe come back to another version or looking for another translation for
Yes.
the book. Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. Now, to the next question. What are the three most important translators' skills, or what would you say that, for example, if I want to become a translator, what
Okay.
would you tell me, like, you should work on this and this and this?
Okay, I might choose three. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
First of all, reading.
Reading.
Reading as much as you can, and writing skills, and searching skills. I will explain. As much as you read books, you will get more vocabs, more expressions, more idioms. So this will improve your first language and your second language. And as much you improve your first language, your second language will be improved also. It is like as much you work on this, you will get the other.
Amazing.
And I felt, yeah, I felt it sometimes. As much I read in Arabic, my English will get better. I don't know how, but
Wow,
yeah,
imagine like that.
Yeah,
The better
exactly.
you get in English, also your Arabic
Yeah,
gets
exactly.
better. Yes, of course.
And the second one is writing, because if you just make train your mind that you have to get idea from your mind. It's because sometimes a translation is moving other people idea from language to another, but sometimes you have to train your mind to get your own ideas.
Yes.
So you can at least understand the other people and to understand the other thinking, so you move this idea from language to another smoothly.
Okay.
And
I
the
love it.
last one is searching. As much you have skills in searching, so it seems easy with the internet, with many resources, but there is too much skills in searching. So I think they have to look for this three types.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. What do you think? What do you think is the main responsibility of a translator? When you receive something and you decide to translate it and you agree to translate it, what do you think is the biggest responsibility that you have as a translator?
Okay, first of all, it's يعني when you translate a sentence, you have to translate it with the meaning, with its soul, not moving just words from language to another. يعني sometimes you can find 3 lines in English, you can just express it in one sentence in Arabic.
True. Yes.
So, but at the same time, you have to carry on all the meaning. يعني, not just shortening the words,
Yes.
but also give it its meaning. And if there is something you might think that this words or this term will be problematic, you have to mention this down and to explain it if you think that the writer didn't explain it enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I really liked that what you said, and the people that are watching us, maybe if they live in a different country that speaks a different language of their first language, they would know, and we have all talked about that there are some phrases that even we consider that we cannot translate. You know, the other day I was with some friends and we were talking specifically about literature, and we were saying there are some phrases. But all of my friends speak English, but they have their own language, you know. And they said there are phrases that I want to translate, and I want to say it in English to my friends, but I cannot say it, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So imagine if that happens day to day to all of us. How would it happen to a translator
Exactly.
when it's coming about translating something as important as psychology or as a newspaper, something that you have to be really, really
I
careful
challenge
with
this in psychology because psychology in Arabic doesn't have its own terms. So sometimes I translate the same terms with the three or four words, or sometimes I don't know which one is the right one, or which one that they use it in this field.
Yeah.
So I have to discuss it with the author, and at least she has to choose which terms, because yani, I don't know which one we can use.
Maybe after this last book, you will get a bachelor in psychology.
She offered me this.
Inshallah. Yeah, but you learn so much when you're translating something, and more if it's like a academic paper. So maybe inshallah we will be talking to you as a psychology as well. So take us a bit again, going to your journey and your personal decisions and your professional decisions. How did you learn English? How did you learn Arabic? Why did you choose English, etc.?
Okay, Arabic is my first language.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but also I was good in Arabic. I was in some of the competitions back in Palestine, and I won many medals in writing.
Mashallah.
And also in journalism I had many blogs, and I write it in Arabic, also in English. So I was like writing. So English, as I said before, because I was in Palestine, and I think that I want to address myself our issue. Being a Palestinian, it's means that you always look around you, outside. You want to know people outside. I was thinking always about traveling, and this make me feel I want to go out and see the other country to travel. And one of the things that happened when I was here doing MA, I got also invitation for a conference in Scotland, in UK, in Edinburgh. Yeah, and it was for journalism. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this mix all between translation and journalism and political science. Sometimes you feel it's totally different, but I feel that every field gives me something that.
And your path is crossing all the time.
Exactly. So by the time I feel that English is the language that open for you many opportunities, will open for you many cultures. I have friends from all over the world. I travel many countries, so when you have communication, it will make you feel
that you belong, feel
exactly.
better,
You can express yourself. I remember because of I have English language. One of my friend, I was in London, and he just asked me about hijab, and I thought, if I don't know how to speak English, how I can explain this for him, because it was unique for him, or something that he never saw it before. Yeah. So this give you power, or give you something that I like it.
Mashallah. Actually, that was what I wanted to. That's why I asked you this question, because I would like for people that are watching us right now to get motivated, to open their minds and to learn that other language, and to go outside, and as you said, to see the world, to get to know more people. And as you said, now not with English, you didn't only share new friends, but also you shared about your religion and your culture. Mashallah.
Exactly.
Dear, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Is there something else that you would like to say to finish?
Yeah, I would like give a tip that I think every translator should have.
Okay, listen to this tip.
Yeah. I know that our work always is behind the screen, but you have to get out of the screen sometimes and go meet people, go to conference and always meeting other people, so you can know what is the new in translation. You can know new people. This will open your new doors for you, and communication is the key always. Yeah.
Oh, thank
Yes.
you so much. I really enjoy you. You're a very inspiring woman.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
شكرا جزيلا. See you next week. Bye bye.